Hi everyone, welcome to the Grace Life, guys. So in this video we're going to be making a sign, and we're going to be using this board. I'm recycling this. Okay, so the bottom half is pink and the center is gold, and we're going to cover up all these little flaws that I see. The top part is black, but we're going to use this. The sign is from Easter, and we're recycling this, like I said. Then we are going to be using this sticker that I got this, guys, in the sticker section of the Dollar Tree. It says bloom from within. I absolutely love it. And we're going to use this to transform that. And we're going to use some jute twine. This particular jute twine looks like I got this from Dollar General. Okay, I probably ran short because I almost never buy jute twine from there. But I got that. I like to use all of my scraps, guys, so nothing goes to waste. We're going to be using this little piece of nautical rope, okay? And we're going to be using, I got this, I don't even remember where I got this. I believe I might have gotten this leftover jute twine. It was on a roll. I used a lot of it. This has sunflowers on it. It's absolutely gorgeous. I think it was from Walmart. So I have these pieces that were left over. So we're going to be using this in our craft also. Okay, there's a little bit of jute twine left here, so I think we're going to end with a nice bow. So let's get started with the project. Everything I'm using, guys, to create this craft is down in the description box below. On this channel, we don't waste anything. We recycle everything and then we transform it. So we're going to come over here, and the first thing we're going to do is, like, I'm looking at this sign and I decided I don't want to do a sign this way. I want to do a sign long way. So in other words, I want bloom from within the long way. So that makes this project just a little bit more different than the other one. So that in order for me to do that, I'm going to have to cut each letter. Okay? And I'm also going to cut the flower and then from within. So that's what we're doing here. So I'm going to cut around here. That's for that flower. And then we are going to cut the within, from within. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and cut each letter. And then we're going to place that . Okay. So I'm going to kind of shorten this here so you're not left over with too many pieces of plastic. Alright, as I use each letter. Now, I'm going to eyeball it, but you guys can measure. Okay? Feel free to measure. So I'm going to angle this how I'm comfortable. I'm going to move these letters up here, the flower over here, and the within over here. So I'm going to find the placement for this letter. I'm actually liking how this goes from pink to gold to black. If you guys are not happy with it, of course you can do it all one solid color. I was okay recycling this exactly the way it is. So because I would rather, I'm going to flip it around. So we're going to cut that jute twine off, and we're going to start with the B over here. We're going to come down a little lower because I would like to wrap some of this burlap along the top. Once you're happy with the placement, so I already know pretty much exactly how I'm laying this down. So make sure and lay your stuff down before you go ahead and glue it or place it. Okay, I'm happy so far with how this is looking. Okay, so now we're going to move on to where the flower is. Now, I wanted the flower on the bottom because the flower has color. Okay, so that would stand out a little bit more. than if I would have started here with the black letters. So now we're going to place the flower before we place the from within. I'm happy with it here. Now we're going to lay down the from within. That fits perfectly right there. Okay, now I know we could still see this here, but we're going to go ahead and try to embellish that. Let's work on the top edges first. First thing we're going to do, guys, is we're going to cut this jute off. Okay. Now this jute, I'm going to use it as a hanger in the back, so I'm going to place this here aside. Okay, we're going to work with this burlap. Okay, we're going to place that burlap here, right above that bead. Now, while that's drying, we're going to go ahead and make a jute bow. I'm going to try to use the excess of what's left over here. So let's see if we can do that. So I usually make a jute bow. I place the jute twine around my 4 fingers because I like that size bow. You can go less fingers, more fingers, or wrap it around something else. I'm going to go about 8 times, and we're going to do this 3 times. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then normally I just take it off my finger, we pinch in the middle. Alright? Then I just cut a little piece just long enough for me to tie a knot in the center. We're going to wrap that around twice, and then we're going to tie a knot. This is going to be glued, this one long ways and this one on top of here. Okay? Place some hot glue in the center. Okay, so I think we're ready to turn that around. I'm just going to use this to lift the front part of that, just in case that needs a little bit more time. So this is what we have so far, guys. Okay, now we still have a little bit of bubble here, and we could still see that here. I'm going to go ahead and try to embellish on the top and the bottom of this with some pearls. Okay, but first we're going to figure out where we're going to put this jute bow. So we could either place it here, or we can place it on the bottom. I think that we should make another bow with this nautical rope. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do the same shoe bow. So this way, this particular bloom from within is going to have 2 bows. Okay, so we're going to put some hot glue, and then we're going to lay this pearl down. And then we're going to do the same thing to that one. Okay, it's not pretty, guys. I think the pearl makes the difference. So now you decide which way you want to lay this down. I think I'm happy laying it down this way. So I'm going to put some hot glue there, plenty of glue. I'm going to lay this down. And then we're going to come down here, and we're going to lay the jute twine bow down. And now as far as here, guys, we're going to randomly put some pearls. Around the sign. And then we're going to start off here, and then we're just going to kind of scatter just a few pearls. We don't want to overwhelm this. Okay guys, I don't think I'm going to add any more pearls to this. I think it's okay exactly the way it is. I think that came out so nice. Okay, so we have the hanger in the back right here, so the hanger will not be seen. So there you go, bloom from within. I think we recycled this very nicely. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Everything I used to create this recyclable craft is down in the description box below. I'm tongue-tied today. Okay, click like, share, comment below, guys. Subscribe to the channel. And I will see you in the next video.